How long have you been on the walk for? 25 minutes? Remote. Maybe can you just give us, 2 or 3 minutes to get some boxes? Yeah, of course. We'll do that.
Won't settle for second best. I won't take nothing no less than you. Girl, it's got to be you.
Richard in the background, you've got Profondo who heads to the Cox Plate on Saturday. How is he?
Yeah, we're very happy with him. He had a nice piece of work on Tuesday and got around the valley very well, so we're looking forward to it.
Well, he looks in great order. Can you describe him for us, basically?
Yeah, look, he's a magnificent horse. He's got a big price tag, so obviously you expect to see something special, but he's a lightly framed horse and he doesn't carry a lot of condition at all, doesn't need a lot of hard training, but we feel that we've probably got him a lot better than what he was 2 weeks ago, and you know, he's very, very, very fit, so you know, time will tell.
One thing about him, he looks a real athlete. Can you just develop that for us?
Yeah, look, he's got a wonderful big stride on him and good wind take, you know, wonderful wind on him. He never really pulls up having a blow, but you know, he's hard to explain a little bit, but you know, he's very, very fit horse, which makes it easy for my job anyway.
One thing, he's won at the highest level. Can you describe or compare his condition to back then?
I think he's mentally developed a lot more. His form's, you know, not the best this season. Well, this preparation, he sort of hit a lot of wet tracks, so we probably haven't seen the best of him. When he got on a good track here the other day, he ran okay without, you know, sort of blowing anyone away. When we went back and had a look at the times and things like that, we were okay and impressed with him. That's why we're here. But I think we've got a lot nicer horse, a lot bigger, stronger horse than when he won his, you know, Group 1 as a 3-year-old. So we really hope that he shows that come, you know, Saturday.
One thing about him as well is that you're going into this race as a little bit of an underdog. Does that take the pressure off you?
Doesn't take the pressure off. There's a lot of pressure. No, look, you know, we're just happy to be here. Such a wonderful race. You know, we really do believe that he, you know, deserves a spot. He's a very good horse. He's a Group 1 winner. You know, you got to put pressure on a little bit because you want to, you know, you want to perform at the highest level. And we wouldn't be here if we didn't think he could give it a real shake because it is a high pressure race, and you know, we don't want to embarrass ourselves. So we think he'll run really well.
You've been to a Cox Plate before and gone pretty close to winning it with Castelvecchio. What type of horse is he compared to Castelvecchio?
Castelvecchio, geez, he was a wonderful horse. He gave us a great thrill that day. You know, they're hard to compare. Castelvecchio had a wonderful turn of foot. This horse has a good turn of foot. But this horse has got a real high cruising speed. You know, he can probably roll along up the front there and maintain that, and that's what we want to see on Saturday. We're going to get him out of the barriers and sort of push him along a little bit. When he won his Group 1, he sat outside the leader, put the pressure on early and blew them away. So hopefully we can do that. He's got a very good lung capacity, so we want to see him do that.
Big lung capacity. What about the motor? Tell us about that.
He's got a good motor. He's a very, very fast horse, you know, and you look back at his form the last few starts, he probably hasn't shown that, you know, too much, but I think you'll see it on Saturday. His 1400 metre Group 1 first up run was excellent. You know, he's 3 wide the trip there, didn't get all favours, and he was right there in the finish against some of the big boys, so he's got it.
Yeah. What about temperament? Just describe that for us.
He has a little bit of a tricky temperament. He's hard to explain. He's very much his own horse. He can play up a little bit. He's a little bit strong, very highly strung. I think that's got to do with the breed a little bit. And that can be a little bit tricky at times, but he's got a little companion there. He doesn't sort of like other horses, but he likes his goat, and he's been very, very relaxed this time down here. He's eating well, he's doing very, very well, and you know, I think that'll sort of be a credit to him come Saturday.
Tell us a little bit about the companion, Mabel, isn't it?
Yeah, Mabel. She's a beautiful goat. We're sort of scratching our heads because he's a little bit unsettled in the box and sort of wants to walk around a little bit, and he's very, very active. And getting the goat was sort of an idea of Greg McDermott's that sort of put us onto that. And obviously, trainers over the years have done it. You know, Bart and I think Gay does it. So we tried it, and it's worked very well for him. You know, we can go anywhere without another horse. He's not matey with horses, but we can't take his goat away.
Just tell us about their relationship and the dynamics of it.
It can be tricky, I think. He's pretty hard on her. But, you know, it's just basically to keep him settled, and it does work very well.
Yeah. Who's the boss when they're on the box together?
Hard to say. Usually it's the woman. So as soon as I walk away, it's probably the goat. But he sort of gives her a hard time sometimes.
They both seem to be out here loving having a pick on the Flemington grass together.
Yeah, absolutely. It might look a little bit funny there, but it does work.